donuts. Today we're making baked chocolate donuts. I'm going to show you how to make them either with a chocolate glaze or cinnamon sugar coating.
Start with a cup of all-purpose flour. We're adding 1/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/8 teaspoon of salt, along with 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. Just whisk all of those dry ingredients together in a medium-sized bowl. Super simple to make these. They're really, really easy. I love making baked donuts for breakfast. They're so delicious. Once everything's whisked, we're going to make our wet ingredients with 1/2 cup of milk, a large egg, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then just whisk those together until it's nice and smooth. Then add the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients and stir them with a spatula until it's a nice smooth mixture, a nice easy, almost like thicker than cake batter, but thinner than cookie dough. Now, I find that the easiest way to pipe donuts into a donut pan is to put the batter into a gallon size Ziploc bag and seal it, except leave a little bit of space open at the at one end, like about 1 inch open, for air to escape, and then just cut off one tip, and we're gonna pipe the batter into the donut pans. Now, again, if you don't have a donut pan, you could make this as mini muffins. That would be delicious too, or even regular size muffins. So then just cut the tip off, and then you're just going to pipe these into your donut pans. This makes about 8 donuts, so you're gonna need either 2 pans, or once you'll make 6 of them and then let them cool and remove them from the pan and make the rest. While they're baking, we're gonna make the glaze. So we're going to add 1 cup of powdered sugar, 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder, a teaspoon of corn syrup, and 2 tablespoons of milk. You can use any kind of milk to this. The corn syrup is optional, but it really helps it to dry hard and make a nice shiny glaze. And then just whisk that together, stir it, adding a little bit more milk at a time until you have enough milk and it's nice and smooth. You don't want it too runny, but you want it just thick enough that it will coat the donuts. And then it's time to dip your donuts. Just dip them upside down in the glaze and then place them on a rack so that the glaze can set. And before they set, that's when you decorate them with sprinkles, because sprinkles are the best. But you could also use like chopped nuts or other, any other topping that you want. The other option for topping these is cinnamon sugar. I absolutely love doing a cinnamon sugar coating. You just melt some butter, make some cinnamon sugar, dip the donuts completely in the melted butter, and then dip them completely in the cinnamon sugar. Adds a nice little crunch there. And that is how you make the best baked donuts in the entire world.
Baked donuts are one of my favorite things to do. They're so easy. Doesn't make a ton, so it's perfect, especially if you'll have a small family or just want everything to be gone in one day or one weekend. You could top these however you want. I love that chocolate glaze, especially when you add sprinkles, but you could also do chopped nuts or anything that you like. That cinnamon sugar topping is pretty amazing too. Leave me a comment and let me know which way you're gonna make them. If you don't follow me already, be sure to subscribe to my channel and keep watching for even more desserts.